Hey friends, it has been a minute.
Finally, it's been ages.
We moved into our new office, what was it, 4 months ago? 5? We've made some substantial changes and a lot has also not changed. But today's video is all about showing you what's gone different in here and then also how we actually make our videos and what the workflow looks like. And today's video is sponsored completely by Monday.com. They're actually an integral part of our workflow. And so we're gonna be walking you through how we use them for making our videos. And if you want to save money on Monday.com, you can use our link in the video description, save 8% off. Get your team started on the most intuitive professional work environment for them. It's a great workspace for teams. Do it, 8% off. So, most of you know this as the Hot News couch. In case you don't remember, we moved Hot News to a separate channel altogether, which you can check out right up there. You can go subscribe in case you want Hot News and you've been missing it here on the main channel. And we have quite a few things. We usually have our camera set up right here on this tripod, and then I'm just on that couch. We shoot early in the morning, which means the sun is coming after us. So we have this little shade protector here that helps us. Behind that is obviously the disc plates, which look gorgeous. You can check those out down below in the description. And then we have storage behind that. Reece is not gonna like this because of the lighting, but we have all of the builds that we're kind of working on just right next to the couch because that's the easiest place for them to be.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? And then we also have more storage over here. We got a shipment of Noble chairs. They sent us 4 chairs for our office, and we keep the boxes around for noise cancellation because it's still a huge open space that we're working in here, and we tried to keep the volume levels down. And you could probably hear construction because that's going on in the building, not in our unit. Over here, we just have boxes as well as all of our camera stuff and our charging equipment and all of our lights that we use to illuminate everything so gorgeously.
I hate that noise.
That was bad. So this section has been set up for a while. Hot News, it's gone under some minor tweaks, but for the most part, we've had this side of the office set up. Over here is kind of like a movable build table. And then we just have a wall of sound panels so that hopefully it reflects, it doesn't reflect. Then over here, we have my benchmarking station. This is where I test whatever new is coming in, and we have a Navi GPU that we're working on right now, but I moved that to another room. Then we have a green screen for filming memes. Reece, film a meme. We cut it out and impose a background, and we can add memes to stuff. Behind that is our bookcase of important things, just stuff.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat?
Then slightly to over here, we have our streaming setup. So we use this for our 24-hour stream, and I'm going to be working on doing some personal streams, and that happens right here in front of this disc plate wall. And then this is where the stream manager resides. So we have everything is getting ingested to this computer over here, which then runs everything for it. So microphone, all of that good stuff set up. And then on this giant, what was a blank wall, we now have all of our storage. So if we can come over here and Reece can just kind of show this way. So what was a gigantic empty space has finally taken form. Streaming set, Hot News set, build area, benchmarking area, all of the storage that we could want. And then let's move on into the filming room. So this is where we do most of the B-roll. So we have our plans for the B-roll. This is the next system that needs to be filmed. So that's sitting in here. We have the disc plates behind that. This is probably the best noise control room, even if that doesn't indicate it.
Why you always lying?
Because we have the carpet in here. It's the smallest room that we have. We also have this couch, which can sometimes be used. I think we primarily use this for ad spots and talking head videos. But we try to get this as a more controlled environment. So this is as best as we can do, especially when they're doing construction. Yay! Then there's a couple more things to show you guys. Just a couple more.
I'm not going in my room, it's messy.
Reece lives in here. He has cupboards. He doesn't want to show you guys. And then let's go to the actual office where all of the work gets done and is the whole point of today's video. This is where all of the actual work gets done. So we already filmed Hot News this morning. This is where Jason sits, and he's editing hot news. Then you have Catlin over here. She's working on the main video, which is going out on Sunday. So that will be out before this video is out.
I come from the future.
She's working on that. Rickus just got back from taking 6 weeks off, and he is out. There he is. Rickus, come sit in your chair. He's gonna be editing this video.
Yeah.
This is where Reece sits. Reece, why don't you sit down? Reece, you sit down.
I'm sitting down in a non-acting form.
He does all of the thumbnails and all of the Instagram. He's not acting. This is totally candid, 100%, everything's fine. And as you can see, everybody's on an ultra-wide monitor. And then my station is this little itty bitty guy over here, because I get the benchmarking station with the best stuff. I work with all of the new things. This is kind of where I compile hot news and do all of the administration, which I'll talk about in a second. And then this is where our marketing manager sits. This is the reason why you're even seeing this video today. Sponsored by Monday.com and all of the other sponsored content that we've done. It's because our marketing manager, Tendai, has actually made it so that we can earn money on the channel and we can support everybody here. We have a total of 6 people in the office, 1 person who works on UFD deals, so we're a team of 7 people. Big thanks to her for actually allowing that. So that's all of the practical stuff. We also have a giant mountain of boxes. I don't know if we showed that from products. That's great.
What's in the box?
But even though we've set up all of the, I guess, production side of things, there's been a lot of work that I've had to do on the administration side of things to manage 2 channels, to manage 6 people working on things all of the time. And that's where Monday.com has come in and saved my butt and made it so that I can actually make sure that I'm keeping track of everything that's going on, because we put out roughly 8 to 10 videos a week. And so we have to make sure we know exactly what's going on. And if my mouse was plugged in, I'll show you. But let me walk you guys through this, because this is a huge part to our workflow and how we actually get videos done. So the thing I love most about Monday.com is it's flexible no matter what your workflow is. We have it set up for our video production. You can see here we have a list of all of the videos that we're scheduled out to do until the end of July. And then even beyond that, all of our ideas are right there. But then we have all of the columns set up in a way that allows us to figure out what we're doing. I have this set up as this month, which I'm not really abiding by because I have videos that can't even be fit in this month. But then also we get to see the status of what we're working on. Is it in pre-production, which is usually me working on it? Is it ready to film, which I can easily change to? Filmed, editing, all of the good stuff. And then if I just want to change it, I can add or remove labels based on our needs and completely create different columns and everything else that's happened there. So this one is actually ready to film the 5700 hack, and then also how we make videos. I'm filming that literally right now, and it requires some diligence by us to make sure that everything's being done on that part, but at the same time, it's actually really handy for me to come in and then check to see who is the last person that updated it. Like last night's video, Catlin updated it because she uploaded the video to let me know that the video is in fact finished. And then we can make sure that we're keeping track of whether or not there is an ad spot going in the video, who it's for, who's writing the video, which is typically me, and then of all of the editors we have, who's going to be editing it. And if it's going to be more than one person, it's as simple as typing in that person's name and bam, they're added to it. They get a notification to be known that they are assigned to that video and what's going on there. And everything can be done in a quick little easy fashion. And then I can keep track of who's writing, who's editing, who's making the thumbnail, who's filming it, and who's filming B-roll. And then if I want to add a new column, I can either add any of these presets over here, or more specifically, I can add things such as a rating system. Or I can actually add formulas or choose countries. So we actually use it for keeping track of our ad campaigns, figuring out where are they located so that we have time zones, because then we actually will know when will these people get back to us. Since we're in the South African time zone, it kind of creates a controversy no matter where we are, who we're talking to in the world. So Canada, Los Angeles, California, New York, we can make sure that we know when to expect a response from those people if we send them our videos for pre-approval. And then we can keep track of both with UFD Tech as well as Hot News, those can be on completely separate boards, completely separate ideas. These have different columns as well because we don't need as many things. Like we're not going to actually ever have B-roll for Hot News. That's not a thing that exists. So just an editor, a thumbnail, and the person who gets the camera set up. We include our working title. That way Reece has a good idea of what to do for Hot News and what thumbnail he should go for. That saves us a lot of time because we produce Hot News the same day. You see, we have documents that link to everything that we're going to be including in that day's Hot News episode with all of the links there, so Jason can easily reference that to create all of the lower thirds that we potentially have for that video. And then it's as simple as making sure that we have everything done. And then if there's an asset that I want to add into here, I just upload whatever I want. And then if I want to add a board, I can either create a board from scratch like I want, or they have tons of templates for anything that I want to do, whether it's marketing. You can keep track of social media schedules, campaign tracking, you can set up durations and timelines and the priorities. Content production, I believe that I built ours out of the, yeah, I'm pretty sure I built mine out of the template from here. Everything that you could possibly think of, they have something to allow you to get your workflow done in a super effective fashion. Even venture capital, look at that, $8 million commitment. Great, I can't afford that. What is this? I don't need to create a new board right now because we're not starting a new channel anytime soon, but I have all of our team members on here. It allows us to make sure that we're managing everything that we're supposed to. As you can see, everything about Monday.com is incredibly intuitive. It's so easy to use. It's the perfect team management tool for both our video production, but then it can scale to as many people as you want. It can handle whatever size company you need. For us, for 6 people managing 2 different YouTube channels, this has revolutionized everything. We're actually now finally getting ahead on video production because of this. It's allowed us to make sure that I have my ideas written down, formatted in a way that the rest of the team can understand and is easily digestible for them. It's so intuitive, and I was just doing it like the day of I was letting everybody know what the video was, which was horrible. It was such a bad way of doing it. So that's how we make videos here and how we manage the 6 people who are on our team. It's a big thanks to Monday.com. It's so intuitive, helps us to actually manage our workplace and the team members here. And if you use our link in the video description, you can save 8% off. 8% off when you sign up with them. And it scales to your business however you want to use it. It has been fantastic for us, on top of obviously the new place, on top of all of the new equipment that we've gotten and the new editors. I think Jason is new since we moved in here. And then Catlin, when did you start? February? February. Yeah, so we've been growing, and Monday.com is part of our growth in the future to make sure that we can manage all of the things that are going on at once, and we're not confused. Next stage is building like servers and whatnot, like Linus has, but we're not there yet. I'm really just hyped about the productivity thing because we're getting ahead on videos. We're shooting the Monday video on Thursday. This is crazy. This has never happened before. Anyways, check out Monday.com at the link in the video description. 8% off if you sign up through our link. No coupon code required. And I have been Brett with the UFD Tech channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know if there's anything else about our production setup, our, office setup that you want to know about. And you can let me know down in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Get subscribed, stay up to date on all of our tech-related content. Say goodbye to Rickus, to Catlin, to Jason, to Reece. I'm gonna get you, Reece. And Tendai. And then also me. Bye.